why Holness is dragging the PNP to court. The real story. The Prime Minister is suing the opposition. The Integrity Commission is under fire, and Jamaican politics is in absolute chaos. But what explosive secrets are lurking beneath the surface? And who's really pulling the strings in this high-stakes showdown? Let's break it all down. JLP versus PNP, the defamation drama. Drama, lawsuits, and political fireworks. You would think we're watching a blockbuster movie, but nope. It's just another day in Jamaican politics. Hey, patriotic internet friends and family, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're diving into the heated battle between Prime Minister Andrew Holness, the People's National Party, and the Integrity Commission probe. Who's saying what? Who's suing who? And what does this all mean for Jamaica? Buckle up. This one's a roller coaster. Welcome all patriotic Jamaicans. The movement continues. Make we get into it now. Let's kick it off. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is ready to play hardball. The leader of the Jamaica Labour Party has instructed his attorneys to initiate legal action against senior members of the People's National Party. Their crime, allegedly making false and defamatory statements about when Holness knew about an Integrity Commission probe into illicit enrichment. And trust me, the stakes are high. Political reputations are on the line. The PNP didn't hold back either. They've been vocal, questioning when Holness actually came into awareness of the probe, suggesting that maybe, just maybe, he wasn't entirely truthful. Now, what's the big deal about a little probe? Well, it involves allegations of illicit enrichment, which is basically a fancy way of saying suspicious wealth accumulation. So yeah, kind of a big deal. But here's the kicker. The JLP is also questioning how the PNP seems to have this special access to information from the Integrity Commission. It's almost like they've got a VIP pass to classified details. The legal showdown. Now here's where things get spicy. Holness attorneys released a statement laying out a detailed timeline of events. And when I say detailed, I mean they've got dates, letters, and a play-by-play of every single move. It's like reading a legal thriller. The story started in April 2023 when Holness got a letter saying his 2021 statutory declaration was being referred for investigation. Fast forward to August, and finally a notice is dispatched mentioning illicit enrichment. Only after Holness had already said he wasn't aware of such an investigation. Holness lawyers are adamant. Up until that point, there was no mention of illicit enrichment anywhere. Talk about a plot twist. And just to add fuel to the fire, enter Senator Abka Fitz-Henley from the JLP's Communication Task Force. Dropped this bombshell. The Prime Minister and party leader takes his reputation seriously and will not allow members of the PNP to attempt to use false and malicious statements to destroy his character in their desperate bid for political power. Ouch! Someone pass the aloe vera. That burn was severe. Jamaica, so what's next? Will the PNP back down and apologize? Will Holness take them to court? And what will the Integrity Commission have to say about all this drama? One thing's for sure, the political landscape in Jamaica is about to get even more explosive. Jamaica, and what about the PNP's own investigations for illicit enrichment? Remember that little tidbit from the JLP's statement about 5 PNP members being under investigation. Oh, you didn't know? Well, let's just say there's a lot more of this story than meets the eye. Here's a summary of the key takeaways. 1. Prime Minister Holness has instructed his attorneys to initiate legal action against the PNP for defamation over statements about an illicit enrichment probe. 2. PNP allegations. The PNP claims Holness wasn't truthful about when he knew of the Integrity's Commission investigation. 3. The JLP's counter. They question how the PNP got exclusive information from the Integrity Commission. 4. Holness legal timeline. Detailed letters and dates shows no mention of illicit enrichment before August 2023. 5. Political tension. Both parties are under scrutiny with accusations flying and reputations at stake. Don't miss out on the next chapter in this saga. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on the latest twists and turns in Jamaican politics. And hey, let us know in the comments, do you think the PNP will back down, or is this just the beginning? Stay curious, stay informed, and as always, stay tuned. Will Holness take the PNP to court? How did the PNP get information from the Integrity Commission? What are the details of the investigations into the PNP members? What will the Integrity Commission's next move be? Are there more surprises in Holness' timeline of events? How will this legal battle impact the upcoming elections? Here are some questions and answers to address your concerns. Question number 1. Why is the Prime Minister suing the opposition? Isn't that just a waste of time and resources? Answer. The Prime Minister believes his reputation and integrity are under attack due to false and defamatory statements. By taking legal action, he aims to set a precedent that politicians can't just throw around accusations without consequences. It's not just about his personal image, it's about holding everyone accountable in the political arena. Question number 2. What exactly is illicit enrichment, and why is it such a big deal? Answer. Illicit enrichment refers to a situation where someone's wealth far exceeds what they could have reasonably earned through legal means. It's a serious accusation because it suggests corruption or misuse of public office. In a country like Jamaica, where public trust in politicians is already shaky, and when we say shaky, we mean real shaky, these allegations can seriously damage both the accused and the credibility of the entire political system. Question number 3. Is this just another political distraction to take the focus off real issues? Obviously, I believe that 100%. Answer. While it might seem like a distraction, this legal battle is tied to deeper issues of transparency and integrity in leadership. If these allegations are false, it's an attempt to smear the Prime Minister's character. If they are true, it's a matter of public interest. Either way, the outcome could have serious implications for how politics is conducted in Jamaica. Question number 4. What does this mean for the Integrities Commission credibility? Answer. If the PNP did have access to information that wasn't publicly available, it raises serious questions about the Integrities Commission's impartiality and confidentiality. Now the Integrity Commission integrity are come under questioning. This could undermine the trust people have in an institution that's supposed to be above political influence and serve as a watchdog for corruption. Meaning the Integrity Commission are supposed to take side with either the JLP or the PNP. They must be neutral. Question number 5. How does this affect the upcoming elections? Can we trust any of these politicians? No, we can't trust none of them from JLP or PNP. Answer. This legal battle could sway public opinion significantly. If the Prime Minister wins the lawsuit, it could be seen as a vindication and boost his credibility. But if the PNP can prove their claims, it could be devastating for the JLP. Either way, it puts a spotlight on integrity and transparency, issues that will be at the forefront of voters' minds come election time. Question number 6. Why should I care about these political squabbles when there are so many other issues in Jamaica? Good question. Answer. This isn't just a political squabble. It's about holding leaders accountable and ensuring that those in power are acting in the best interests of the public. When the integrity of public officials is called into question, it affects governance, policy making, and ultimately every citizen's quality of life. Question number 7. What if the lawsuit doesn't go anywhere? Will anything really change? Answer. Even if the lawsuit doesn't lead to any convictions, it sets a precedent for future political discourse. It sends a message that baseless accusations and defamatory statements won't be tolerated. It could encourage more responsible and factual dialogue among politicians, which is crucial for a healthy democracy. Fact checked. Who are gonna fact check them? Question number 8. Why is the PNP so interested in this case? What's their endgame? Answer. The PNP likely sees this as an opportunity to weaken the JLP's stronghold by attacking the credibility of its leader. If they can make the Prime Minister look untrustworthy, it could give them a significant advantage in the elections. It's a high risk, high reward strategy that could backfire if their claims aren't substantiated. Question number 9. What's the role of Abka Fitz-Henley in all this? Isn't he supposed to be a journalist? Good question. Answer. Abka Fitz-Henley, although traditionally known for his work in journalism, is now a member of the JLP's communication task force. His role here is to clarify and defend the party's stance, which can blur the lines between objective reporting and political advocacy. It's a tricky balance that can affect public perception of both him and the JLP. How do I know who to believe when both sides are accusing each other of lying? Answer. It's challenging to navigate such conflicting narratives. The best approach is to look at the facts, follow credible sources, and watch how the legal proceedings unfold. Ultimately, actions speak louder than words, and the truth usually comes out in the end, even if it takes time. These questions address common concerns and confusion around the situation, providing clarity and context. Don't miss out on the next chapter in this saga. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on the latest twists and turns in Jamaican politics. And hey, let us know in the comments, do you think the PNP will back down, or is this just the beginning? Stay curious, stay informed, and as always, stay tuned. If the Integrity Commission did leak classified investigation probe on PM Holness, now we have to question the integrity of the Integrity Commission, because them supposed to be neutral like Switzerland. Them not supposed to take side with the PNP or with the JLP. That not supposed to exist within the Integrity Commission. So did the PNP blunder by revealing things that would suggest you had access and prior knowledge and the IC investigative report and documentation on PM Holness? Those are the things we need to know, because it definitely seemed that way there. So now this, if this was the end game for the PNP, it will backfire. Because now Holness a question how the PNP get this information here, this classified investigative probe by the IC. And if that's the case, this might as well vindicate PM Holness, whether he indeed guilty or not. This kind of just throw the whole thing. So things might just backfire on the PNP. But such is the game of political chess, because it's all a game, you know. Who can find the most dirt, to gain the most leverage, to get back in a power and stay in a power. That's how politics play in every country. Once it's a so-called democracy, it's a very dirty game. In America, then we have one file pan for you in a college when you used to go up on the porn website, yeah? And when the time come, 20 years after, then surface and say, oh, you want to run for president? Now you did up on the porn website, yeah, I type this and I said that. Or yeah, buy favors from online hookers. That's how America works. I saw them deal with politics. For them, politics way more dirty than what happening in Jamaica. Cause then we have your file if you want 10, 30, 15 years. And when the time right, then just surface everything. The secret battle. Why is Holness suing the PNP? Is Holness guilty? The untold story behind the Integrity Commission probe. PNP versus JLP, the legal war no one saw coming. Who's lying? The shocking twist in Holness versus PNP showdown. From allegations to lawsuits, inside Holness fight for his reputation. One love, Jamaica.